In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I make nearly $497 per day with digital marketing, aka selling Digital Wealth Academy. Now, like I said, if you're not in the program already and you want to learn how to make money, this video will perfectly help you and lay out everything that you do need to know. And if you're already inside of Digital Wealth Academy, if you're trying to make your own product or sell Digital Wealth Academy itself, this is exactly how you're going to go about doing it. Again, my name is Alex Kramer, generated $250,000 online, and I'm teaching you guys how to do the same. Now, I'm going to be checking my screen recording every so and then because it likes to freeze up. So again, for anybody that is wondering what it is I exactly do, I'm not going to go ahead and gatekeep anything. This is the only TikTok account that I actually use to make this money. Now, funny enough, all my videos get around 300, 400, 500 views a pop, but I'm still able to make this money. And it's using a very, very simple but very specific strategy. And I'm going to go ahead and break it down right now. So if you guys are kind of in the basic industry of just making money online, you guys obviously have to be solving problems. But the more specific the problem is and the more helpful that the problem is, the more money that you're going to make, the easier the sell it is going to be. So that being said, guys, if we go over to my most viral video, which actually blew up only a couple weeks ago, this video has more than 250,000 views, 30,000 likes, 5,000 comments, and 8,000 saves, which is just brutally insane. And the reason why, guys, is if you take a look at the caption, it is extremely specific, trying to explain to 18 to 30-year-olds that you can sell a $100 digital product only 20 times a week and make a big return. So essentially, the format of this is talking to a specific group of people with the simplicity of only selling just a $100 product only 20 times per week, yet you can make a big return of $100,000 per year, more than a doctor. So that's the big payoff. That's why it works so well. And obviously, I'm in this nice little mall showing off like how big it is, whatever. I was on vacation in Asia, so it was very good to record this. So if you guys are on vacation, if you're at work, like there's no excuses to do this. And then of course my my call to action was comment how and I'll send over my free training. So that's the first strategy and how I got a bunch of views. Obviously cater to people, the video was short. But then on top of that, people commented how, aka meaning TikTok is going to think that this is a very engaging video, which boosts the engagement. So that's the first strategy. The second strategy that I actually took this video from dead at 100,000 views to over more than 250,000 was a actual very simple strategy, which is called retargeting or rebaiting. So essentially what you need to do is once you start getting comments just like that, you need to go ahead and give them a reason for them to comment again. So whether it be replying to them, saying thanks, or hey, where are you from? Anything to get them to comment again, TikTok is going to push that video like wildfire, aka get that video out to more people. It's just a snowball effect altogether. So again, if that makes sense, then let that sink in. You can use that for every video. Now I've been testing this with a bunch of other things, and it's not really working too well. So at the moment, that video is kind of carrying me. I did it again with another video, had like 100,000 views. But again, every other video on average averages around 500 to 1,000 views per video, and I'm still making a good amount of money. So how exactly do we do this? So first of all, like I said, we are targeting a very specific group of people. And then on top of that, obviously, we have a very good backend system. Now, backend system, what I mean by this is nobody's going to buy Digital Wealth Academy for $500 right out of the blue. Like they see 1, 2 TikToks, say this is why you're still stuck, or here's how to make $500 a day. They're not just going to spend $500 right there. You have to give them a reason to. They have to trust you. They have to make sure the opportunity is perfect. And then 3, maybe some scarcity, just pretty much every little thing that they need. Of course, you can't sell them off of a video or off of a little TikTok. So my exact funnel that I actually use, it's very simple and it's very strategic. So the content that I actually post, it's very simple, gets a small amount of views. And like I mentioned, this actually gives me leads. Leads are essentially people that comment on the video. And of course, this gives the video more views. You guys get the idea. They comment a certain trigger word, which essentially makes me believe that they obviously want more information about what I'm doing and how I can help them. So essentially, I actually message them. I tell them to, I respond to these texts by saying, send me a DM if you're serious. They send me a DM. And then from there, they're going to say, how do you do it? And then I just copy and paste the thing saying the training is in my bio. So I'm essentially letting people in the door for completely free of charge. I give them a free training that literally breaks down everything, which adds them into an email sequence, tries to upsell them on a $27 cheap product. And then, of course, if they buy that, they'll automatically be upsold the Digital Wealth Academy. But from there, I actually have a trigger word where, again, I'm still providing free value. And on top of that, I'm not even hard selling them in the video. I say, if you want to learn a little bit more, get to work with me, DM me the word like serious or something on Instagram. People message me, and then from there, They went through the whole funnel of commenting on my video, messaging me, watching the entire free training to find out that I'm actually telling them at the end to say message me. And then from there, we have a full-on conversation. And then from there, I make a sale. It is a little bit brought out and it's not easy for beginners. But again, if you literally just copy the system, you will be able to make money with it. This is way more brought out. But let me just go ahead and kind of make sense of what I'm actually saying. If you're a brand new beginner or you're already in Digital Wealth Academy, let me go ahead and make sense of this. So right here, this is essentially an opt-in page. This is a free training which literally gives people insight, more information about what you have to offer. This is very essential. This is a very easy copy and paste landing page that, it's very easy. You can just go ahead and buy one or make one yourself. And then from there, if you go over to my dashboard, the first week of ever actually launching this funnel, we got over 560 leads, which literally 560 people entered their email and got access to the free training. So not only do I have their email, meaning I can send them an email anytime that I want, but then on top of that, obviously means that, they're pretty qualified, which they will go through the entire funnel after that. Now, after we have this, they're automatically entered into an email campaign. So pretty much every single day, they are going to go ahead and get an email that teaches them more about digital marketing, the problems that they have, and then eventually it'll say, like, here's DWA. It's the most perfect solution out there. So this is actually a new email sequence that I am testing. I did a whole new revamp of what we got going on. So I added all my contacts, added into here, and then from there, people open it. You get the idea. And every other day, they'll be sent over and nurtured into that. So that being said, how exactly do we do this? So top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel is essentially just making the sale, collecting the sale. Top of funnel, this is a marketing funnel, by the way. If you guys don't understand what that is, just kind of look it up. It's some general stuff. But pretty much top of funnel videos, you got to understand what is the end result. You have to compare the end result to the top of funnel result. So to make this very clear for you, the bottom of funnel is exactly the end result. What is the end result that you are selling? If you're not selling DWA, you're selling something in another niche. Your end result, like let's say you're trying to help people lose weight, it's not the weight part. They want to look skinnier. They either want abs, they want, skinnier face. That's the result that you have to show them. Nobody cares about losing the weight. That's just part of the process that you have to take in order to get to the abs. So for us, it's going to be making money online. So at the top of the funnel, you literally just need to talk about how to make money online, or how I made $1,000 today, how you can make $1,000 per day, or how this simple business, like this stuff. So right here, I was literally talking about a specific number that people want. Every single video essentially has a money number in it. $0 to $5,000 per month, $392, $47, $7,000 a month. Every single video gives an end result, kind of breaking people into what I have to offer. Middle of funnel is going to be essentially teaching people on what you have to do. Now, I can't really teach too much in little tiny TikToks. TikTok is full of unserious people. It's a simple app that you swipe a million times on. So me being relevant to somebody is just not going to work. So obviously the way you actually can gain relevance and get people to trust you and learn more about what you do without you actually having to make TikToks is literally just push them to an external website, whether it be Instagram, your DMs, a free training, which is by far the best way that I've done it. And then quite literally I'm collecting leads. Now funny enough, the people that watch these videos, they understand a little bit about it, but they don't know everything, especially the older people. So what the free training does, it literally explains everything in a very 10, 20 minute quick explainer video. And then from there, the bottom of the funnel is essentially selling them solution. So you educate them. And then while they're being educated, they're thinking, okay, this is awesome. This is great. But how do I make a landing page? How do I build a product? Like all these sort of things. That's the issue that people face. And then from there, that's where you provide their solution because they already understand everything. They want to get into it. They're sold into it, but they have problems and they already trust you because you're the one that created the free training. So from there, that's obviously where you have the DM conversation, and that's obviously where you close the sale. So that essentially is everything that you do need to know about how to make a lot of money with not that much views on TikTok. I mean, if you want to use Instagram, quite literally the exact same funnel. But again, it is very simple. Now, guys, you already know what's inside of Digital Wealth Academy. You do get the all the modules. You get the PLR products and MRR products that you can resell for 100% profit. And then on top of that, guys, you are going to go ahead and get the community of over 3,000 people. But if you are over the fence of buying it, you want to know exactly what exclusives that I actually provide. So everything that I showed you in this video, the landing page, the email sequences to sell your offer 24/7, the actual content strategy, and my one-to-one coaching. Yes, you heard that right. My one-to-one coaching, even though I make a lot of money, my time is worth a lot of money, I'm literally giving it out to 5 people for completely free of charge for 30 days. So you're going to get to talk one-on-one with me on the phone for 30 days straight, as much as you want, and I will literally break down everything that you need to know. I'm only doing this because I want to help people. But again, this is only for 500 people. So if you want to go and take advantage of that, my link to Digital Wealth Academy will be in the description down below. There's no explainer video. There's no training. If you just want to go ahead and get straight into it, get all the resources and pretty much learn from me, somebody that's making a bunch of money with not that many followers, they go ahead, purchase now. Payment plans are available. Hope you guys have an amazing day and hope you found some value in this video. Drop a subscribe down below and I'll see you guys later.